So people have been talking about Boudin king cake.
Yeah.
And if you've never heard of it before and you're assuming that it's a cinnamon roll dough with the sugar and all that kind of stuff and Boudin and no, that's not what it is. You know what that. So for a Boudin king cake, the dough is actually either French bread dough or actually I'm using crescent roll dough. 2 sheets of it. It comes where you can buy it in the sheet so it's not perforated so it don't break up into the little triangles and all that kind of stuff. For me, I wanted to go one step further because anybody can do Boudin, right? Yeah. We have something special in this area that I get at DeLong Supermarket from Gator World. There is a pork and alligator Boudin. And this is from alligators just down the river, literally just down this river that's right behind me over here in Maurepas at Gator World. And I'm going to use about half this pack. There are 6 links in it. I'm just going to use half of it because these crescent roll dough sheets are they're not huge. You can put more if you want to. Of course, every recipe is do what you want. But I am going to warm these. I'm going to take it out of the casing, warm it up in a skillet, and crumble it into the dough with some cheese, wrap the dough up, and then we're going to finish it with an alligator sausage queso drizzle, where I'm going to brown just a link of the Gator World alligator smoked sausage in a skillet, mix it with some cheese dip and some candied jalapenos from Punch Chili Pepper Company. And of course, we're going to have some swamp dust in there and some goodness. But to get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Boudin out of the casing. Okay, and if you didn't see the label before, there it is.
You ready to light it?
Yeah, go ahead and light it and just leave it kind of low. And like I said, we're just basically busting this up and warming it through. Don't have to do anything crazy with it here. I just warmed up the Boudin in the skillet, and I'm going to take a link of the smoked sausage, and you can save it for whatever deliciousness you got going on. And we're just gonna chop it into little pieces so it's like bits in our sauce. And Gator World does this blend. It's alligator and pork. And of course it's already seasoned pretty well and all that kind of stuff, and this one is smoked. So you could eat it right out of the skillet if you wanted to. All right, so this is about the size you want, and we're gonna toss this in a skillet and just brown it up a little bit. Okay, this is my crescent roll dough, all laid out. And we're just gonna put the cooled Boudin mixture in there. It can still be a little bit warm, it's gonna be fine. But you don't want it like sizzling hot going on there. And just put it in the center. I'm just gonna put a little cheese. You can use whatever cheese you please. Jimmy just had some of this shredded cheddar on hand, so it works for me. We're gonna put queso on top. So, nice and cheesy. This is gonna be half of our circle. This is gonna be half of our circle of our king cake. So you just kind of roll it on over. And you, like I said, this is crescent roll dough, but you could most certainly use French bread dough or whatever you like. Just put it together. Lesson learned, I will definitely spray and, baker spray and flour my paper next time, because the crescent roll dough likes to stick a little bit.
Yeah,
but
if you have a little flour on it, it won't stick.
Right.
Flour
Do the little flour.
on your hands too.
And you know what I need? I need to make a little egg wash and brush over this. We're just gonna lightly brush this with a little egg wash. That's just, I just did 1 beaten egg with some water. 2-3 tablespoons of water is all you need. We're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes, according to the package directions for the crescent roll dough. Got our chopped up alligator sausage. And if you want to do more, do more. That's great to me. I'm just gonna brown this up and then add in my cheese dip and candied jalapenos. Okay, now I'm gonna add in some already ready-made cheese dip. If you wanna make your own, great. I picked this up at the Dawn Supermarket. It's called Gordo's, and it's a mild cheese dip, like queso, and it's white colored. And we're just gonna pour this into the skillet. For this, I'll probably just use half of it. I mean, my sister would be like, pour all the cheese. Okay, I'll just pour all the cheese just for you, sister. And my skillet is off now because it was plenty hot. Okay, you see it's still bubbling. But my skillet is now off just to warm this cheese up. And just for a little something, something, these are the Ponchatoula Pepper Company Candied Jalapenos. I'm gonna put a spoonful in there. They'll be sweet and spicy. If you want to add more, go for it. Somebody closed up the swamp dust. Oh Lord. Little swamp dust. Of course, you can use fire department blend. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put one more little scoop of these candied jalapenos because that kind of look good going in there. It smells good too. And when the pastry is done, let it rest just a minute or two, then cut it into slices and slather it in the alligator queso. For more recipes like this, try theoutdoorkitchenshow.com.